Well, it's been a difficult summer, especially in finding the right wingbacks. I've signed one too many foreign players, so I had to loan out one of them. So we're predicted to finish 12th. The board only wants us to avoid relegation and to reach the knockout stages of the Conference League. And I think both of these objectives are doable. And I think Hey, welcome back to Rebuilding SOCHAUX. Because the board only gave us 3.5 million, we had to sell players, and we managed to get 17 million from selling the likes of Salinas, Keisas, Baselka, Adjei, Yunusa, Hendricks, Sila, and Jean Pineda. I also decided to loan out our backup left back, Geoffrey Torrent, to Amiens. He was out for around 6 months with a broken foot. I think this season for him is crucial and he needs to get regular football. Right, I think I've spent about 18 million because the first guy we signed, Trivino, for 1.5 million. He's an 18-year-old Colombian central defender who looks fantastic for his age, a proper wonder kid. Philip Metz for 1.6 million from Guingamp. He's a decent 18-year-old playmaker. I think he has a lot of potential and 1.6 million is not that much. Next we move on to our first foreign player, Souza, for 600k. He's an 18-year-old goalkeeper with lots of potential that I had to loan out, yes, because we've signed some other foreign players, like this next one, Juliano from Botafogo SP for 2.7 million. He's an 18-year-old inverted fullback. Well, I'm training him to play as a wingback. He is right-footed. But if we take a look at his attributes, I think his best role should be as a central defender. But anyway, he's natural as an inverted fullback. He looks pretty great. He's going to be our backup right back. Jordan Holsgrove from Estoril Praia, 2.6 million. He's a 28-year-old Scottish deep-lying playmaker, which I really like. His value increased. Of course, he's a star player here. He earns a lot of money, but I think he's worth it. 3 appearances, 2 goals, not bad at all. Juan Camilo Portilla from Teleres for 5.5 million. He's a 29-year-old Colombian central midfielder. I'm gonna use him as a central midfielder. On attack, he's pretty decent at it. 25k per week, star player, of course. We had to sign a striker. There weren't too many out there that were willing to join us. So we signed Stan Nerd from Club Brugge for 2.1 million. He's an 18-year-old advanced forward who looks absolutely insane for his age. Great technical attributes, good physicals, decent mentals for our level. We needed a backup left back and we got Javier from Real Oviedo on loan for the rest of the season. 18-year-old Spanish with great physicals, great mentals and decent technical attributes. And the last signing that we actually didn't really need it to, but it was cheap, Juan Hernandez, a 20-year-old winger that can also play as a backup up front. Decent players for decent fees. And here's the squad now. We still have Mark Popov in goal as our main man. I promoted Patrick Guigen, 17-year-old. I had to promote him because, like you guys saw, I had to loan out our backup goalkeeper. We can only register 4 foreign players and he was the 5th one. In central defense, Mbake, Gashorovski, Trivino and Josip Ellis is still here as the 4th choice. As wingbacks, we have Jean Boyer and Juliano on the right, Bradaric and Javier on the left. In midfield, we have Esposito, Gjorbi, Michoud, Portilla, Holsgrove, and I've also promoted Loic Lefebvre, something like that. Yes, 17-year-old with decent potential. He's going to be the backup deep-lying playmaker. Decent players in midfield as well. As wingers and inside forwards, we still have Denis Gica, Christopher Mercier, both of them are 18 now, Pradas, Lambourd, of course, and we also have Juan Hernandez. And up front, our main man is gonna be Stan Nerd and Milik as his backup. We had to go through 2 qualifying rounds to get to the league phase of the Conference League. We've managed to win all matches against AGF and Servette Geneva. We were lucky with the draw, I think. We have to play Sheriff Tiraspol, Anderlecht, Tromsø, Eintracht Frankfurt, Omonia from Cyprus, and these guys, I have no idea who these guys are. Okay, from Austria. We should qualify. We're probably gonna lose away at Frankfurt and Anderlecht, but maybe not away at Tromsø, and I think we should win our home games. We had an okay start of the season. We drew away at Lyon, but we lost home to Lens, won away at Saint Etienne, and we got a couple of draws against Paris FC. This was pretty disappointing, especially because it was a home game. A point away at Toulouse and a win home against Metz. Coming up in today's episode, Auxerre, Sheriff Tiraspol, and Rennes. We still have some money left, 3.2 million. I've also increased our wage budget, but not too much money in the bank though. So if we choose our best 11 without restrictions, Giuliano actually comes in as the right back, not Boyer. Okay, the rest of the squad seems okay. Michoud and not Portilia. That's fine. Let's quick pick the squad. Popov, Javier, Gasharovsky, Mbake, Giuliano, Esposito, Holzgrove, Michoud. No, I'm gonna bring in Portilia, Gica. Okay, Gica, Pradas, and Nerd up front. We have Bradari suspended, Gyorbi and Lambourd out injured. I'm gonna play Giuliano in this match, probably against Tiraspol as well, just so you guys can see what he's capable of. But our main man should be Boyer. Yeah, he's improving now. Right, let's play Auxerre. We have a kickoff highlight. Okay, this is going to be a tough game. I don't expect to get all 3 points, but who knows? Auxerre had a decent season, finishing 9th or 8th. We finished above them, but Arnold Pradas now. A decent ball for Portilia, and it was the right call to play this guy from the first minute. Come on, 1-0 just after 30 seconds. Great ball from Pradas. Javier with a throw in for Holzgrove. Pradas. Good ball to Holzgrove. Shoot, dude. Holzgrove. Portilia. He gets his double. Oh, it was definitely the right call to play this guy. Great job, dude. 2-0 after 25 minutes. Okay, it's 2-0 at half time. Great job, dudes. 2 highlights, 2 goals. I'm pretty happy with that. Keep at it. Well, no highlights in the second half. Let's pause the game and make some substitutions. We see Pradas pretty tired. Mercier is coming in. My assistant suggested that I brought in Juan Hernandez. Maybe I should, because Gica is also tired, yes. And let's switch him with Mercier. Trivigno is coming in for Gachorovsky. And I should also sub off Giuliano, who's on a 6.4. It's Giuliano, not Giuliano, I think, because he's Spanish. Mbake on a 7.2. I love it when players get good rating without scoring or assisting. It means they really had a good game. It's an opportunity for Auxerre though. Oh my Popov, dude. That was your mistake. You definitely should have saved that. Portilia is tired. Yes, sure. Michoud is coming in. Time is just flying by. I didn't change anything and it's over. We got the 3 points. I'm glad we didn't get any other highlights after they scored that goal. The best performer, Portilia, and probably the man of the match, of course, with 2 goals. I only made 1 change for this Conference League game against Sheriff Tiraspol. I brought back Bradaric in the first 11, and that's all. I'm back here to Esposito. 10 minutes in, we get our first highlight. Pradas, Esposito. That's a bad ball from Esposito, and a chance for a counter-attack. No. Great tackle in back here. Great job, dude. Here's Gica now. Gica. Oh, good dribble. Loses the ball. Still has it. Huge opportunity. He was selfish. He should have squared it. Definitely. He was pretty selfish there. Anyway, if we take a look at the league table, we see some decent clubs here. Fiorentina, Utrecht, Dynamo Kiev was there. We have a red card. And yes, now things are going to get pretty easy, I think. Esposito takes a free kick right here, dude. Right there, dude. Oh, so close. Over the bar, though. Yeah, who else is here? Tottenham, okay. Bodo Glimt, Nordsjælland, of course, Anderlecht. We're gonna meet Anderlecht away from home. Eintracht Frankfurt. Yeah, some decent names. We're not gonna win the Conference League. There's no way, but maybe we can get to the semifinals. Portilia in the penalty area. Portilia to Nerd. Good save. Pradas. Come on. Lovely goal. 1-0 after 42 minutes. We finally broke the luck. It was kind of a poor game so far from my point of view. We should have had more chances, especially now when they're one man down. Gasherovski to Pradas. He's on fire lately. Yes, he had a great start of the season. So did Lambourd, but he got injured. Yari Gasherovski, now Pradas again, wearing the number 10. Giuliano, Giga. Go on, Giga. Go on, dude. Decent cross for Pradas. Bradaric. Portilia, Giga. He's gonna score. No, he's gonna assist Nerd to his first goal for the club. Come on. 2-0. Well, no shots at all for Sheriff Tiraspol in this first half. It's 2-0. Like I said, it should be an easy game for us. Let's keep going. Giuliano takes a throw in to Holsgrave. Portilia, 3-0. Scores again, his 6th of the season from midfield. So how can I play Michu when I have this guy scoring every single game? I'm gonna make some subs. I'm gonna bring in some of the youngsters, of course. So Gyorbi is coming in for Esposito. Everyone is complacent on the bench. Of course they are. Who else is tired? Nobody. But I'm gonna bring in Trivino again for Gasherovski. And that's all. That's all I'm gonna do. I thought about bringing in the 17-year-old midfielder. But both Portilia and Holsgrove are playing really well. And Mbake makes it 4. Okay, 74 minutes on the clock. Right, I'm gonna bring in Lefebvre. I think I'm just gonna nickname this guy. He's coming in for Holsgrove. Mercier, of course, for Pradas. Sure. And Michoud for Portilia. It's been 85 minutes and Sheriff Tiraspol finally had a shot. They're about to have their second and they've managed to score. But I think it's going to be disallowed. I think he was offside. Yes, the goal won't stand. A last chance to make it 5 here. We made it 5. The 18-year-old central defender Trivino makes it 5-0. VAR is checking for something. I think the goal will be awarded. Yes, it is. And it's 5-0. Great job, dudes. Trivino, what a lovely header there. And it's over. An easy win like it was predicted. Okay, just a second. Let me just nickname this guy. Set nickname to just Loic. Yeah, I can say that during highlights. Anyway, in the last match of the episode against Rennes, we're gonna go with the same first 11 except for our right back, as I brought in Jean Boer. Rennes are favorites, but they're not massive favorites, so the game could go either way. Popov is already on a 7.1 rating. They had 3 shots, 2 on target, so I get he made a couple of good saves. Yeah, according to the stats, it seems like they are in control of the game, even though the possession, it's about 50-50. No highlights at all, though. Would I be happy with a draw here against Rennes? I think so. 5 more minutes until halftime. Here's a Pradas, a lovely ball for Nerd. Nerd hits the crossbar. Huge opportunity for the 18-year-old advanced forward. Right, it's 0-0 at halftime. You've been unlucky. Our shooting has not been good enough. I'm gonna tell them that. Nerd on a 6.5, Giga on a 6.4. I expect a little bit better from Giga. Nerd is a little bit tired. I think I'm gonna bring in Milic. Let's just give him a few more minutes. Yeah, 61 minutes on the clock. Let's mix this up. Milik is coming in. He's nervous though. What else? Dennis Giga on a 6.2. So Mercier is coming in. And Michoud for Portilia. That's all. 10 more minutes to go. Come on, boys. Let's get the ball back. That's a lovely ball for Guiri. It's a decent cross. A header. Popov, you got this, man. Yeah. Some other subs for the last few minutes. Sure, as I see, Brother is really tired, so Javier is coming in. And I'm also going to bring in Hernandez for Pradas. When it's stoppage time, yeah, they've kind of edged it. Maybe they should have won the match, but I'll take this draw. I'll take this draw. You are unlucky, boys. Well, overall, I'm pretty happy with how this episode went. 2 wins and a draw against Rennes. Right, next episode, we'll be back in December for the last 2 matches in the Conference League and this game against Nantes. 3 home matches in a row. 4 if we include Lyon here, which I'm gonna play off camera. Right, thank you guys very much for watching. Remember to subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you for the next one.